People, what's up? Tampa 2 here. Preseason is now over. So we got to talk about game 1, 2, and 3. Game 4 don't matter. So let's get into it. Shout out to my hooligans. Start every video off like that. Shout out to my hooligans. Shout out to my subscribers. And shout out to y'all that ain't subscribed yet. Now, let me tell you something. I know. Y'all keep coming back watching my videos and talking that shit in the comments to Tampa 2. But you ain't subscribed. You're trying to prove a point that you ain't going to subscribe, but you're going to come and talk that shit. Why don't you subscribe? Go ahead. We're almost at 1,000. Once we reach 1,000, then I'll start doing the live stream, live feed, talking to y'all. Once we start. Now, during this season, I want to be able to do that. Post game. I want to be able to pick one of y'all, two of y'all, a couple of y'all, talk about the game on live, and then post it on the channel. I ain't going to do that if we ain't at 1,000. Y'all got to make me come in here and sit down, and you're only going to do that if I got enough subscribers to make it worth it. So, subscribe. And subscribe, too, if you a fan of a different team. Because after our game, I sit down with you. But you got to be subscribed. I'm going to put a video out when I'm ready to do it. And if you're a fan of another team, that's cool. We can talk about the game. So I watched these games, these preseason games, about 3 or 4 times. The links is out there. I ain't going to tell you where the link's at because they're going to shut my channel down. Now, we don't put much stock in preseason games. But I said we don't put much, but we do put stock in the preseason games. It's a lot that can be discovered in preseason. At least the first 3 games. The people that tell you the preseason just clearly don't matter, they teams normally go 0-4 in the preseason. That's why they say that. Because it do matter a little bit, but it don't matter. We ain't gonna put too much stock in it. You can't win the Super Bowl by winning the preseason. Now, the 4th preseason, the game don't matter. Game 1, I'm pulling it up right now. The Bucs versus Steelers. So the Steelers would take this game 30-28. And there was a lot to see in this game. First of all, Jameis Winston in the first team offense came out and looked good, went right down the field, did what they had to do and got the boys on up out of there. So nobody don't get hurt. First team defense looked all right. The defensive line looked good. The boys had a lot of energy, but the secondary was slow to react to the ball. However, once the ball was caught, they was all on it. They had a lot of closing speed, and I told y'all, our corners got a lot of closing speed. We've been drafting nothing but speed. So as soon as the ball was caught, they was on them. But the problem is you got to stop them from catching the ball. Because that boy over there they got named Washington was tearing our cornerbacks up, tearing them up. But the defense looked all right. D-line was impressive. Offensive line, trash. But this game was a good indication of kind of where we was at so far. Let's see. Let's look at some of these stats that stood out to me. I would tell you, Ryan Griffin. Mr. Preseason. You got to love him. You got to love Mr. Preseason. I love him. He handles business. He threw for 330 yards in a touchdown against the Steelers. Look, I know it's preseason and I know it's the second team defense. Defense he's going against. But it's the second team offense. So what's the difference? Second team on second team. I feel like we won that battle. That's what I feel like. Blaine Trasher. Oh, man. When they brought Blaine Trasher to this team, I said, why is they signing Blaine Trasher? Blaine Trasher ain't never been good on nobody's team. And I said, well, maybe he got some promise. Let me give him a chance. Nope. Trash. Nope. He ain't it. I was right. He trash. Every time they put him in there. And then they try to make excuses for him. Well, he had a whole lot of offensive coordinators. So, well, I ain't trying to hear that, Bruce the God. If the boy trash, the boy's trash. That's why I call him Blaine Trasher. But we'll get to Blaine Trasher here later. Let's look at the running backs. Oh. Now our offensive line is complete and utter garbage truck juice. The juice that falls from the bottom of the garbage truck when it's driving off, that is our offensive line. Complete garbage truck juice, the whole line. But one thing they got better at is run blocking. Or did the running backs get better? I would tell you, this boy, what's his name? Ogunbowale? How you pronounce it? Ogunbowale? Whatever his name is, I like him. He got that Tampa 2 spirit in him. I like him. The boy tough. And he run, he fall forward. Y'all might have found one. Rojo looked good too. Peyton Barber had some stuff he was mixing in there. I like Andre Ellington, third down. Here's the thing. Tampa run game been suspect for a long time. The only thing we need y'all running backs to do is get us at least 3 yards to carry. If you can get us 3 yards to carry, we good. On first down, get us at least 3 yards. That'll give us 2nd and 7. If we run it again, that'll give us 3rd and 4, 3rd and short. We can work with that. The whole playbook is still open. But what we can't do is you getting us 2.4 yards to carry, and we always playing behind the sticks. Because at some point during that drive, we're going to get a holding penalty. That's going to back us up 10. So when you're playing that out, we can't be running. We got to run. We can't be sitting there trying to let Jameis pass the ball the whole time because we're going to get a holding penalty because that's what we do. Because our offensive line trash. So let's run the ball. You let the ball go ahead and go down the field so we can't get no holding penalty. Damn. All right. Receiving. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Snell. I remember him. Oh, Snell killing it. I like Snell, man. I like Snell. Snell been killing it or was killing it this game, man. He had 7 receptions for 119 yards. That's the production I'm talking about. Chris the God, Bruce the God, and we got Chris the God. Chris Godwin. Killing it. Our offense is going to feature a lot of Chris the God. I told y'all that at the beginning of the season. Beginning of the offseason. Chris the God going to be all over the field, man. Mike Evans. Mike Evans got a hamstring something. What's wrong with your hamstring? Mike, I know you watch my videos. Send me an email. Send me a message. Tell me what's up with your hamstring. Why your hamstrings always tearing up? Why you got them toddler-ass hamstrings? What's wrong with your hamstring with that baby fat all on your hamstring? You don't work out? You don't go to the gym? You ain't stretching? What's wrong with your hamstring, man? I ain't never seen somebody with a hamstring injury at the beginning of every single season. You can't never be 100% because your damn baby fat-ass hamstring always tearing up. Stretch. You get paid a lot of money. You a millionaire. You a millionaire. Pay some damn massage therapists, 2 of them, before the game to stretch your ass out and stretch your damn hamstring out. Get that baby fat all out your damn hamstring, man. Damn. We need you. Anyway, yo, this tight end Hudson, I don't know where y'all found him at. Boy, a beast. Not a beast. A beast. Wait till you see O.J. Howard and Hudson on the damn 2 double tight end set on 3rd and short. 3rd and short, you got Mike Evans. You got Chris the God. You got Hudson. And you got O.J. Howard on the field all at the same time with Andre Ellington in the backfield, if he make the team, who's a 3rd down, pass-catching running back. Who you going to guard? All James need is time, an extra second. Whoever open. You can't guard that. You ain't got enough corners and you don't got the linebackers. And you don't got the safeties. So, how much you gonna do? Remember that name, Hudson. He gonna be all over the field. Just like Chris the God. Anyway, let's see what else happened in that game. That's about it, man. Like I said, I like the D-line. Oh, the linebackers. There was a little linebacker battle between Bush and White. Devin Bush, Devin White. I think his name Devin Bush. And I would tell you, White looked pretty good, but Devin Bush stole the show when it comes to them linebackers. That boy was everywhere, involved in all the tackles. I like him. But I like White too. All right, let's done. We done with that game. Oh, I need to mention that kicker. Kick the 55-yarder. Shout out to you, man. Like it. All right, that's that game. Let's go to the next game here. Next game was the Dolphins. We had to play Ryan Fitztragic. Ryan Fitztragic came in there trash, just like I knew he was gonna be. But he did show to check one of our defenders, and I ain't like it. It felt real personal. Let me tell you something, Ryan Fitztragic. Hey, we stood behind you. We got T-shirts with you on it, and everything. Stay humble, yeah. And you gonna do our defender like that? You gonna shoulder check him? Let me tell you something. Watch yourself. We don't like that in Tampa. Don't be shoulder checking our defenders and making them fall like that. I took that personal. Next time, run your ass out of bounds. They should have beat your ass up for that. Anyway, we will beat Miami 16-14. But Miami trash. Miami picking in the top 3 next offseason. Anyway, Tampa Bay scored 13 points in that 4th quarter. So shout out to y'all. And yet again, man, I tell you, this I'm pulling it up right now. This kid Ryan Griffin, man, I like him, man. I like him. Threw for 201 yards and a touchdown. Blaine Trashford, 5 for 12, 42 yards. Jameis ain't played hardly none in this game. Ogunbowale. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm gonna call him OG. I told you that running game, man, I like it, but it ain't do too well this game, but it was there. It's there. OG was again shining, man. They featuring him for some reason. Rojo had it carried a little bit, not much, man. They starting to have him back there returning kicks and all that. I don't know what y'all doing. Y'all better stop with Rojo, man. Let Rojo play running back, man. What y'all doing? All them little scrubs y'all can have about they, man, leave Rojo alone. Yet again, Hudson shining. Y'all better watch. I told you. Hudson is shining in this game too. Every game. He is featured. Hudson. Wait till O.J. Howard get in there, man. O.J. only had one catch that game, but it was for 16 yards. But that damn Hudson, boy, I'm telling you. What else happened in this game? We had some sacks, man. pretty good. I think we had 4 sacks, something like that. 1, 2, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we had 5 sacks that game. Woo! Tearing them up. Again, it's the Dolphins, and we know they trash. But we won. I'll take the dub however I can take it. Don't even matter. Let's go. All right. What else happened in that game? That was about it. Oh, Matt Gay went 2 for 2. And Santos hit his one. On the kicking. I like it. Looked like we found our kicker. Long as it was 48 yards. Pretty good game, man. Pretty good game from us. Won that game. Had to pull it out, and we did. Again, it's the Dolphins. So that's that game. Now let's go over to the Browns game. Now this one I think I've seen twice. This game was a defensive battle. This is when I seen this Browns game, these corners put it together. I will say he wasn't playing OBJ and Landry and all that. They top wide receiver. But it don't matter. That's who y'all put on the field. That's who we play. And our corners were showing up. Batting balls down the whole 9. We need y'all to do that. We need y'all to do that. The corners are starting to look good. But you know what looked horrible? That damn offensive line. Jameis got sacked 2,000 times. Jameis stayed on the ground. Jersey got grass all in the numbers. He got grass all in. But he needed it. You know, you're going to these games and you're going to the offseason and then you come back and you need to get hit a little bit just to get you back in the feel of the game. You got to get hit a little bit. I ain't want him to get hit that many times. But he a big boy, and they roughed him up. Ain't nothing wrong with getting roughed up. And I will tell you, we're not going to face a defensive line like that all season. They got a damn good defensive line over there in the Browns. But the defense kept holding them to field goals. And if y'all can do that, we straight. That's all we need y'all to do, defense. Hold them to field goals. If they got to get field goals, great. As long as they ain't getting touchdowns. And y'all did y'all thing. Put some pressure on Baker. This ain't Baker, right? Yeah, whatever their quarterback name is. Had him running all around, scared for his life. I like it. That's what we need from y'all. Complimentary football. At least on one side of the field, we had the D-line putting pressure and they allowed the corners to play what they had to play and do what they had to do. I like it. We were in this game with a field goal. Now, in practice, let me put this down, let me relight this. In practice, they always say, put the pressure on the kicker, and they say, you know what, we are in practice today, early, if the kickers make their field goal. And depending on if they make it or not, they'll let you go. If not, they're going to run another series. And that's done to put pressure on the damn kickers. Because it's hard to simulate that game pressure. And so what more pressure to put him under than the game winner. And he hit it. Good job to our kickers. They doing good. It's a good kicking battle, man. And you know what's crazy about that? I was talking junk about Jason Light getting the kicker, but guess what? Everybody looking for a kicker now. Atlanta need a kicker. They just signed Blair Walsh. They need a kicking back. Oh, Mayfield. Baker ain't his last name, his first name, Baker. What I'm talking about? Baker Mayfield, man. Got us a pick. Threw a pick there. I mean, he only threw for 72 yards. He went 10 for 26. Woo! That's trash. 10 for 26. Man. Let's see. Bucks. Again, Ryan Griffin. Ryan Griffin pulled that game out. James Winston looked real horrible. 9 for 19, 88 yards. Horrible. Ryan Griffin 11 for 17, 121 in the TD. Missed the preseason. I'm going to tell you like this. Ain't no better quarterback in the NFL that's not a starter than Ryan Griffin. Mark it. There ain't no quarterback better than Ryan Griffin. That ain't a starter in the preseason. I got you. He going against basic defenses. I got it. But he's also throwing basic offense. So it's basic on basic. And we win in the battle. I like Ryan Griffin. Blaine Trashert was doing pretty good. Blaine Trashert hurt himself. He hurt himself because he belly flopped onto his shoulder. Running the ball, open field, and instead of sliding, he belly flopped. See, this that shit I be talking about. This is a preseason game. You are a quarterback. Why is you trying to belly flop on the damn ground? That's why your ass trash. Slide. What are you doing? Well, whatever. So he dislocated his shoulder, and I think something wrong with his collarbone. He done. Ryan Griffin is now the backup quarterback. And we signed Vincent Testaverde. Now, I told y'all the talent did not travel through the family tree because his daddy pretty damn good. Vincent Testaverde, not good. We signed him anyway because we need another quarterback. Ogwumbuale did pretty good in this game, but it was a defensive battle, man. They wasn't playing, but he still averaged 3 yards a carry. The boy looked good. I like what we got. I like what we're doing with the running game. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. But that offensive line, man, y'all got to do something about the offensive line. You have to. You have to. And I'm going to tell you something. You ain't going to find no offensive lineman in free agency because they don't let offensive linemen go. But you can find better than what we got. Now, y'all know once they make these last round of cuts, or this next round of cuts, there's going to be a lot out there. A lot of players out there, good players. So we're going to need to scoop up a lot of them. Hudson was showing out again. Chris the God was doing his thing. Ryan Smith, man. All over the field. I ain't gonna talk about nobody else. Like I said, this game, man, defensive battle. We struggled real bad, but we pulled the game out. Now, that's an ugly game that we won. I would tell you we're gonna have a lot of ugly games this season. We just got to win. Ugly games, we got to win. See, the problem is last year we was playing a lot of ugly games that got out of hand, and then there was no coming back, and we couldn't do nothing about it. This year, look, it seemed like we got a different attitude. When we losing, we realize the game ain't over. The boys stay in the game mentally, and they fight till the clock hits 0. And that's all we ever needed y'all to do, Tampa Bay. Fight until the clock hits 0. Don't be standing on the sideline playing tic-tac-toe because we done lost. Because the game ain't over yet and you can still win, and now they see that. I get it, it's preseason, but let's do it. Hey, Carolina, I got to say something to y'all real quick. Cam Newton, all right? Yeah, because, see, y'all was talking real greasy. Carolina. Bucks ain't this and the Bucks ain't that. So now Cam Newton got a shoulder and a foot. Shoulder and a foot. He gonna be ready week 2. He gonna be ready week 1. Y'all want to change how y'all feel about that game now? Oh, y'all still win. Well, we'll see. We will see. Anyway, that's preseason 1, 2, and 3. Game 4 don't matter. Let me tell you something about game 4 real quick before I sign out. Week 4, if you in the game, in that game, and you featured in that game, and you in the game most of that game, this is an interview for another team. Because let me tell you something. We only sign maybe 2 or 3 cats at the bottom of the roster like that. Maybe 2 or 3. And at least to the active roster. And we might sign a few of y'all to the practice squad. But if you in that game, you interviewing for another team. Because you expendable. So try your hardest. Ain't nobody gonna watch it, but try your hardest and try to make you another roster. Because we looking at every other team for the 4th week. We ain't looking at our team. Because our team already set. So we looking at these other teams to see what gems they might have overlooked. We ain't got no gems we overlooking. Trust me. Ain't nobody we gonna be letting go and we gonna be like, oh man, we gotta let them go. I can't believe we gotta let them go. No. If you get let go, you trash. So good luck. Anyway, look, I just gave y'all a 30-minute video. I need to start doing podcasts. That's why I need to start doing podcasts. Yeah, I need to start doing podcasts. If I'm gonna be doing 30-minute videos, I need to do a podcast. Anyway, get in the comment box. Tell me what you think about the preseason game. Make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. We get over 1,000, we'll do some live streaming after the game or before the game, whatever y'all want to do. It don't matter to me, baby. Tampa Bay ready. Tampa Bay is ready. Bruce the God is ready. Jameis Winston is not ready. But the D-line looking good. The wide receivers is looking good. The corners is coming along. Linebackers looking okay. Safety's going to be okay. Jordan Whitehead and them, they're going to be all right. Running game is getting there. If you think you're just going to run over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I don't know. I don't think you're going to be able to do that. But if we don't fix this offensive line, it's going to be a long, long season. So get the offensive line right. Last thing I'm going to say. This quarterback for the Cowboys named Rush. I like him. Y'all go look up Rush from the Dallas Cowboys. That is a good quarterback. I'm telling you. Rush is a good quarterback. He got a lot of shit he need to work on. But that boy is good. I'm telling you. Look up Rush from the Dallas Cowboys. Backup quarterback. If we can sneak him off of that roster somehow, we need to go get him. And if Jameis don't shape up this season, he's going to be gone. That's going to probably elevate Ryan Griffin to start. And we don't know nothing about Ryan Griffin starting in a real game. He missed the preseason. I don't know what he like in a real game when he got real teams drawing up real defenses against him. He might not be so good, but we don't know. But look up Rush. That boy, I like him. Tampa Bay need to go get him. But I still think we're going to get Matthew Stafford. Anyway, Tampa 2, man. Get in the comments. I'm going to holler at y'all, man. I do this for y'all. Subscribe. Peace.